Alrighty, you guys, I am back. Welcome back to my channel. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the light on. Hang on a sec. Alrighty, I'm back. I hear the cicadas. They're starting early. You know when you're starting to get towards when summer is kind of starting to take that turn and starting to wane instead of being like at that highlight, the high point of summer, starting to wane when the cicadas start singing earlier in the evening. By August, they will literally start singing in the afternoon, you know, and it always trips me out how that happens. But anyway, but if it's the early in the summer, they sing as the sun sets. But as it starts to change, they start singing a little earlier because it's light out. There's plenty of light out. And they're singing now, which is surprising. It's only 7, and they usually don't start until like 8 or so. So I wanted to do, I'm so sorry, you guys. Now that we've had that little bit of nature report, let's try this again. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another episode of this Piscean Reports. How's everybody doing? My name is Chiquita. I'm hoping you're having a lovely evening. So, for those of you new to my channel, welcome aboard, my darlings. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. Okay, so I just want to do like a little general tarot reading. Let's check in and see what kind of energies are taking are out there at this time. We've got 2 cards. Ooh, there's 3. Interesting so far. So far. You know what I love about tarot? My goodness, this could go all kinds of ways. All kind of ways. Let's see. Give me 2. Oh, I said give me 2 more, and there they are. Oh wow, interesting. All right, you guys, hang on just a second. This could go any kind of way. Hang on just a sec, right here. Give me a second. All right, you guys, sorry. Let us begin. All right, so I drew some cards for you guys, and I wanted to just get a general reading for the energies out there. What energies can we expect right now in you guys' world? Okay, and I love it. I'm loving this energy here. So, basis of your reading, you have the 9 of Pentacles. What a beautiful, beautiful energy to be in. I love it. The universe is saying the basis of this reading involves you standing in a very beautiful, independent energy. You're. Let me tell you something. The 9 of Pentacles here. Look at this woman. This is somebody who is very secure in who they are, in who she is, in who you are. Okay, you're feeling good. Look at that. Okay. You know, the 9 of Pentacles is that single energy, you know. You're looking good, you're feeling good. Okay, you're in a good place energetically. Some of you may be in a good position financially. But overall, you're in a really decent energetic space. I'm looking more at the energy. And right now, Spirit is saying the basis of this reading involves you looking out for you, taking care of you, you know, loving on you at this time. Okay, loving who you are, loving your, you know, just, I love it. When I see that and I look at this woman and she's just, you know, she's not like everybody else is, and she's dressing like how she wants to dress. She's looking how she wants to look. She's taking on a very exciting energy. I love that. And so I said, well, what's that significance with that? For some of you guys, you are in this energy right here because you recently said no to love, no to a let's say a love offer. Okay, so some of you guys are like, yeah, no, yeah, thanks but no thanks. Maybe you broke up with someone. You see the Six of Pentacles here. You've got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse as well. So I am saying yes to me and no to whatever offer someone tried to give you recently. Okay, nah, I don't need it. I don't want it. I'm good. Okay, this person probably brought with them some unfair energy, some unbalanced energy. In upright, we're doing good. This is balance. This is, fairness. Okay, there's equal give and take here. Everybody's getting the right amount. There's a good deal of fairness here. In the reverse, not so much. Okay, look at this. You have the devil energy. Whoops, in the reverse. So you have recently broken up with someone. You have ended a relationship with someone. And you decided to look after you, take care of you. I matter. I wanna focus on me at this time. Someone was definitely not giving in this relationship. It was uneven. It was unfair. You got the devil energy in the reverse. I mean, it's bad upright, but I feel like it's just like, you know what? Yeah, no. Do I want to say, hang on before I say that, and I only say that because of the next card. All right, you're just like, it was just nothing good here. Seeing the devil energy, and it was in reverse, so it was like you was on whoever this was probably on a whole nother level of fucked upness, I'm sorry, I apologize, but on a really ugly level, I don't know. It wasn't good, and you chose yourself. Okay, your next card here, the situation, you had the Ten of Swords. Somebody broke your heart. Oh my gosh. Or attempted to. Somebody tried to do you something terrible. I mean, to see these swords, and it's like these roses are all around her, and it hurt. Whatever happened, whatever you got out of hurt. Okay? But I love it because it's like, you know what? I'm choosing me. And I feel like you are yeah, wow. You've got the Star card. The significance of the Ten of Swords. You had the Star card along with the Magician, along with the Four of Swords. I'm choosing peace. I want happiness. I want, I can do I can do bad all by myself, I can manifest, I can get what I need. I don't need you. What I'm getting here is you got away from that. You got away from somebody who maybe they cheated, they lied, they didn't show you enough attention or maybe enough affection, and you said, you know what, I deserve better. And so you got out of that energy. I'm good on all of that. The Lovers in the reverse, no, I don't. I wasn't being treated like I should have been treated. All right, like I said, I can do bad all by myself. But I know how to manifest. I can. Clearly, you're in that Nine of Pentacles energy, so you can manifest. You're good on your own. Okay, and seeing the Star card along with the Four of Swords, my goodness, I'm choosing peace. I am choosing me. I know my value. I know my worth. Okay, look at the Star card, the sun, the energy, the universe shining on you. Okay. It's interesting because we saw in that other reading, somebody was choosing peace, and to see the universe just shining on this person. I want this. You got the two cups here, and they're just pouring out this beautiful, loving energy. I can do it by myself. I would rather be by myself, loving on me, than be in that energy. Okay. You chose peace. You chose your peace. You chose your happiness. I deserve better than what I got. And so you are in this beautiful energy right here. I love it. Out with the old. I'm going to recenter. I'm going to refocus. I'm going to, what happened hurt. But in what I'm looking at here, seeing the Magician along with the Star card and the Four of Swords, it's like I can manifest, it's a lesson. I got it. Okay. It hurt. It was painful. But, it's like I understand that God loves me, my angels love me, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be just fine, You pouring out all this love on yourself out of these cups, the stars, You're aligning with the truest version of you. You know what I mean? I want peace, I want love, I want happiness. Not even love, but I love myself enough to move away from that kind of energy that was in the first row, okay? Now, what's going for you? Beautiful. What's going for you? You got the sun. The 10 of. I almost said the sun. I think that is in your reading here, but you've got the 10 of Wands. What's going for you? I am done. Okay, I am putting down the burden of this relationship. Okay, it almost looks like you're straight burying. I'm going to bury this energy. I'm going to bury the past. I'm going to move on. I love to see that sun shining behind you. I'm going to bury these burdens. I'm going to put this away, and I'm going to move on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And what was the significance? How gorgeous is this? You have the 10 of Cups, This is what's going for you, the 10 of Cups. You have the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? Along with the Hanged Man. I'm sorry. Pisces energy in the reverse, okay? I'm seeing things much more clearly now. In this way, you would have had to take a time out and try to figure out where you want to go, what you want to do. You're like, nope, I'm laying those burdens down, and I am looking forward. I'm moving forward. I'm moving on. I'm not going to allow myself to get caught up in that dark energy. Why would you choose to have the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords when you can have the 10 of Cups? Completions. I am done with this. I know what I deserve. I deserve better. I love it. And why would I burden myself? Someone was a straight up burden to you, and you just like, I'm putting that burden down. I can do better. I don't need that. I can do better all by myself. I'm moving on. And I love that energy, I see things clearly now. I know what I want. I learned my lesson. I know now that I deserve better. This is learning. You have learned something. Okay? It's also seeing things differently. I could stay in this dark energy, or I could just move on. Not to say that it wasn't, because seeing the 10 of Swords here as the situation. Okay, I was like, basis situation, what's going for you? Okay. Seeing that 10 of Swords in your basis position, it's like, you know what? This is what it was, but I'm walking away from all of that, and what's going for you is that you have made a conscious decision to put down anything that no longer serves your highest good. You're like, you know what? I'm over it. I'm gonna bury it. I'm moving on. Okay. I'd rather choose peace. I would rather choose happiness. I love me. I love myself. And I want to move on to more positive endeavors. Okay. Whether it's relationship wise, I was going to say whether it's work wise, but I don't get that necessarily. But you're seeing things from a different perspective now. I know what I want, and I got it, and I learned, and I'm just going to bury that and move on. Okay, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I love it. I love it. You're not juggling, you know. This is also the end of, if you are struggling financially. Did I see? It could be juggling a situation as well. I'm trying to think, is this more the situation or is this more financial? Situation. I would agree with that. Situation. Okay, you're done. Okay, why am I trying to make something work when it didn't work? If it didn't work, put it down. I recognize that. I realize that. I love me more. It isn't that serious. You know what I mean? And I love that. It's like, I'm good. I'm going to move on. I'm done. I love it. And then I love this. You have every time I see this card, I melt. Okay, you got that the Queen of Wands. Okay, look at the energy that you're standing in. It's all good. You went from this to this. You know, I'm loving on myself. I'm loving me. You are moving into a very dynamic time in your life. Okay, you're shining. If not, you definitely will be. I feel like you already are, because after it showed what was going for you, putting down burdens. I am moving forward. I am choosing life. I am choosing love. I'm choosing happiness. I see things more clearly now. There's no need to juggle a situation that it didn't even serve me. Like, what am I doing, right? You're more focused. You're more. I think you feel more energized. You're beaming. Oh my God, you're beaming. I love the Queen of Wands. You're a go-getter. You're just in this very beautiful energy. Very beautiful energy. Very sure of yourself. Very focused. Very determined. Very matter of fact. You know, nobody's going to stop the Queen of Wands. Nobody. Especially this queen. I wish you would. You could, when you're standing there holding that wand, like, I wish a mother effer would try me. I wish. You know, you learned, you're beautiful, you're vibrant. You're not in the Queen of Swords energy where you're more, solemn. I've been hurt, but I've moved on and I've learned. And, that's the queen who has been through it. You were like, you know what? I'm good. I'm over that. I'm getting ready. You just stepped out. You moved on. And you're like, I'll put that burden down and you're ready to rock and roll. I love it. 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 What is the significance? Oh, you know what? And that's the other thing. Listen. Because you are in this beautiful dynamic energy, I see you quite possibly catching the eye of an air sign person, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Doesn't have to be if they are not an air sign person, which you guys are. This is a very beautiful match here. Okay, someone who's sure. I'm like, yeah, let's do this. We're going for it, right? And then you've got you're quite possibly catching the eye of this person here, this air sign person. Someone very stable, solid, mature. Look at this guy. He is no BS. Okay, so I love that. I love it, love it, love it. Now, I feel like this person will communicate, make some kind of communication your way, or they're gonna make their interest known. Okay, with the Eight of Wands here, I feel like there's going to be some kind of communication that comes your way. And look at this, the the Five of Wands. You've got haters in your midst. Okay, if this is not haters, this is not people, saying, "Oh my gosh, look at the collective. They're shining right now. They're beaming. They look great. Boy, that didn't take long. Look at you." If it is not that, then it is this. There is someone who is may quite possibly be interested in you and may make themselves known, but you may have a little competition where this person is concerned. Okay. If you do have competition, Spirit wants you to know that, it's like there's no competition. Okay. I'm looking at you, and this person is looking at you, and you've got these other people like, wait, but what? But, if this is not, like I said, if you shining and looking good and feeling good and doing good is not the issue, is sparking some kind of jealousy, then there is someone who is interested in you, and there are other people who are interested in your person, but I feel like it's really no competition. I'm just saying. Okay, now your outcome. All right, you have the Six of Swords. I love it. I love it. So yeah, I see you moving on. You have absolutely moved on. But I say there's the sun. There's the sun. You are moving on from this. Spirit says just don't even pay any attention. If you've got any haters in your midst, just don't pay any attention. Okay? But you have made a conscious decision to say, you know what, I'm moving on. I'm not going to sit around, this lady is kind of sitting there crying. Okay, and you're saying yourself, you know what, I'm not going to sit up here and have no pity party. Are you crazy? No. We are moving on from that energy. You are good. You are done. If this could also be you saying, you know what, I don't give a damn. You're moving on from your haters. It's like, hate if you want to. You can hate if you want to. I feel like they want you in this energy. So you may have someone around you who wants to try to keep you or put you in this energy, have you worried, like, oh my gosh, does this person like me? Will they see me, and things like that? Or just, moving on from any kind of jealousy, and because of course somebody's going to be jealous. Look at you. Oh my God. Well, who wouldn't be? Of course you're going to have that. Of course you're going to have this energy. But you're like, you know what? Oops, sorry. I'm moving on. I don't need it. It's not that serious. Hate by yourself. That's the feeling that I'm getting. You're like, you know what? Just hate over there by yourself. I ain't got time. This is what they want you to be. They want you to be worried about them, and their thoughts and their feelings towards you. But you're just like, you know what? You can take that over there. Okay. You've got the High Priestess here. Love it, along with the sun in your outcome position. Yes, I do not need it. I am moving on. I am more focused on this. You're in the energy. This is what you're like more focused on. I'll just take the sun energy. Thank you. Oh, you hating on me? Okay, well, you guys just sit over there and you just hate on me over there. I'm going to be over here. Matter of fact, I won't even be here. I'm just going to move on. I'm just going to move the Frank on. So I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You're like, okay, whatever. I'm just going to move over here. I'm going to be in this sun. I'm going to enjoy my life. I'm going to enjoy myself. Okay. I love seeing the kids at the bottom. You may be feeling like a kid again. You know, bright, shiny, happy, hopeful, you know, joyous. Okay. And then to see the high priestess here, you may just, like, you know what I mean? It's like, why would I worry about anything? Why would I worry about anything? The sun and the high priestess, you know, connected to source. I'm connected to source. I have no reason why. Why would I be in this energy? The universe loves me. The high priestess, I'm connected to source. The universe loves me. Look at the sun. Why the hell would I stay in this energy? So I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All indications, all signs and all indications is that you are you're saying goodbye to the old. You broke up with someone. You cut them out. You're good to go. You're like, you know what? I'm just going to move on. You're not letting it get you down. You know what I mean? You're like, I'm going to continue shining. I'm going to continue moving on. I understand that everything's a lesson. I've learned a lesson and I'm going to move on, you know? And I think that whoever this person is might have wanted you to stay in this energy. It's quite possible that this person or people might want you to stay in that energy. But it's like, nope, not happening. Not happening. You're like, I'm going to be in this energy here. I'm going to be in this energy here. I am going to move on. Okay, I'm going to enjoy my life. It's not that serious. There are so many fish in the sea, and you understand that, and you're just like, I'm moving on. You know, so yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That is the energy. That is the message that I have for you. It's at 27 minutes. I hope you enjoyed it. I love it. It's like, you know, it's like let go and let God. Move on. You're in very beautiful energy. It's very mature energy. It's very I love it. It's good energy, you know. I'm not going to fight about it. You had the Four of Swords. I'm choosing peace in my life. I see things now from a different perspective, and I'm just going to move on and enjoy my life and go on. Life is short, right? Why worry? There's so many fish out there, okay? And judging from the cards, you are quite possibly catching the eye of a new fish. Okay. I'm trying to think, what kind of fish would that be? You know, it's not a dolphin. It's not somebody to play. You know, it's more like whale energy. You know, the big fish in the sea, that type of thing. You're moving on for bigger fish, better fish. Okay. Anyway, let me get off the fish narrative, okay? I hope you guys liked the message. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. And I will probably not upload this until maybe tomorrow. I'll try to do it tonight. If not, you know, it'll be there tomorrow. All right, but anyway, you've got 2 others that I uploaded today, so go look at that. If I don't do it tonight, go look at that, and then you can come back in for the next ones tomorrow, okay? I'm gonna get out of here. I love you guys. I will see you next time on the next video. You have a great rest of your day. You have a good evening. I'm gonna go in here, raise this window, listen to these cicadas, and pop a pizza in the oven. Y'all have a good night. All right, bye-bye.